Hi, Chef Hyken here, customer service and experience expert, and today I'm going to share 3 areas that you can focus on to be a little bit more like Apple. There are a lot of things that we can learn from great companies, big and small. Many books have been written about companies like Disney, Nordstrom, Ritz-Carlton, and Apple. And once we learn how they do it, the key is making it work for our companies. It's not about just learning, but also about executing on what we learn. The reason I bring this up is that I was reading an article about the top global brands. Interbrand just released their Interbrand Best Global Brands list, and it won't surprise you to find out which companies were at the top of the list. The winner this year, and for the 6th year in a row, was Apple, who nudged out Google at the number 2 position, which has owned that position, by the way, for the past 6 years. Coming in at 3rd was Amazon. Now think about these big brands and how they've woven customer service and experience into their culture. So how do these brands make the list? Well, they are evaluated in 10 areas called brand strengths. Apple was a standout in 3 areas, which are engagement, differentiation, and consistency. These 3 areas are what drives the experience at Apple. This is why their customers are in love with the company, and there's no reason why any company, large or small, can't do some of the same. Engagement. This starts with having active conversations with your customers in person, online, via the Apple website, social media, or any other way the customer and Apple can engage with each other. So how can you connect with your customers? How fast do you respond to their requests and their comments? Do you promote online conversations that intrigue and engage your customers? Engagement is the first step toward making an emotional connection, one that starts to build a bond between you and your customers. Differentiation. Why should someone do business with you instead of your competition? Figure that out, and you have a value proposition that helps separate you from others. The key is that you really have to be different. You can't answer with, oh, we're different because we have great customer service. While that may be true, that's an answer that your competitors might also share. Find out what makes you truly different, something that your customers care about, and then exploit it. Consistency. Now, I've talked about consistency many times over the years. Every time a customer has an interaction with the company, regardless of it being in person, on the phone, or online, they have to have a similar experience. It's simple. Customers love to know what to expect. A consistent and predictable experience creates confidence, which leads to trust, which can lead to loyalty. Now, Apple's a standout in all of these, and these strengths can apply to any size company, large or small. Pay attention to how Apple treats its customers. Emulate some of their best practices. Metaphorically speaking, take a bite of the apple. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short lesson. Please be sure to visit my website, which is www.hyken.com. There you'll find more information about my speaking programs, as well as hundreds of customer service articles that you can read and share with your colleagues. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Chef Hyken reminding you to always be amazing.